roads been faring?
Well, they've been doing pretty good. At times you get some slush on them. They come by and they blade them. ODOT's doing a really good job. But they're not cold enough really to freeze up on the asphalt yet. So they're just mainly slushy. Definitely want to use caution when you're driving, though. Back to you.
Thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, we like the word slush. Easier to drive on slush than snow that's actually sticking to the ground. Closer to us here in Oklahoma City, Val Castor is out. Val, have you seen any snowflakes, any sleet mixing in with that rain that's falling? I see some wet roads in your shot.
Yeah, so, Andrew, like you said, we're right in the middle of Oklahoma City, and the rain has actually been getting a little heavier. We have seen a little bit of snow, just a little bit now, and then a very little bit of sleet mixed in with the rain, but not near enough to even show up on the grass or especially on the roads. The roads are just wet, and the temperature is 37 degrees. Back to you, Andrew.
Thanks, Val. And yeah, that's going to be the case here in Oklahoma City for the next few hours. We've had, over the past hour and a half, some of those little flakes mixing in, but we are just way too warm here at the surface for anything to accumulate. So wet roads, drive like you know how to drive on wet roads. Satellite and radar, we've got the little pocket of some heavier rain that Val was talking about, the yellows moving into Oklahoma City right now, so some pretty decent rainfall there. There's Brandon in western Canadian County where that snow is really starting to come down in a pretty good clip. That snow continues along I-40 out in western Oklahoma, much lighter by the time you get up to the Woodward area, and then where Jeremy's at down in southwestern Oklahoma, that snow line has been filling in and coming down pretty decent at times. But everything you see here in Oklahoma City through eastern Canadian County and the South Metro has been rain with the occasional snowflake mixed in. Haven't heard of any snowflakes mixing in the Shawnee area yet, but a very steady rainfall for Shawnee and areas north of I-40. And that's going to continue as we still got to wait for that freezing line in the atmosphere to make its way farther to the east. South of the Metro down towards Pauls Valley, still some showers there, lightening up a little bit by the time you get south of Pauls Valley towards Sulphur. Things drying out just a touch, and then here's a little zoom on southwestern Oklahoma where things have been much colder through this portion of the day so far, and we've had that snow kind of hanging around, and you see radars trying to fix and find out where that exact transition line is ongoing. You look north of Lawton, and all that red has been spoken from observations as snow so far, and radar's kind of catching up to that, so a pretty good clip of snow in parts of Comanche County down there. A lot of us still seeing the air temperature a little bit too warm, but some heavy snow bands will set up for a select few Oklahomans that'll see more snow than their neighbors through this event. Warm road temps still holding for now. That changes over the next several hours, and the snowfall rates will change as well. Once temperatures are cold enough, the snowfall rates pick up. The road temperatures won't be able to hold quite as well. We are close to freezing in El Reno, Mustang, 33 degrees at each, 35 Yukon. Oklahoma City has dropped 2 degrees here in the past 30 minutes. We're down to 36. And that freezing line is still kind of bubbling very slowly to the east in western and parts of now almost kind of west central Oklahoma, kind of creeping in to parts of the area. So temperatures dropping for some, still plenty warm in northern and eastern Oklahoma, upper 30s and 40s you saw there. Road temps are still above freezing for most of us, except for far western and parts of southwestern Oklahoma, where we've had a little bit of slush. I haven't seen any camera views on many of the OHP trucks of a lot of snow on the ground, but some slush out there for sure. So we've got the rain mixed with a few flakes here in the metro through the afternoon. It's this evening. Temperatures drop enough that we can start to get a little bit more of that snow working in. And then tonight, temperatures should drop more, that we get even more snow. Now, surface temperatures are going to handle how much we actually get falling and accumulating on the ground, but that transition does look to happen here in central Oklahoma later this evening and tonight. Continues to be mainly snow down in southwestern Oklahoma. South central Oklahoma gets the transition later this evening as well, and then the snow moves out by the time we get into early tomorrow morning for the I-35 corridor and points off to the west. 1 to 3 inches possible, especially on grassy surfaces, maybe hard on roadways, and then southwest Oklahoma still looking like the victor when all is said and done with our snowfall totals. We'll keep you updated. Stay with Design. We'll keep you advised.
And from just about anywhere. The Ninja Pro Connect app sends you notifications telling you when your grill is preheated, when it's time to flip your food, and when your food is finished and